plenty of praise to Fitzroy, but I think we should give a little bit of praise to the North Melbourne skipper, Keith Greig. He tried his darndest, and even though he was against long odds, he still kept on going. Full marks to Keith Greig.
Greg Keenan and Glendenning.
Right, the Fitzroy players are just arriving at the dais, so we'll have the presentation after this break. Making his presentation.
Mr. Gary Wilson to come forward, and I'll present to him the cup.
On behalf of the Fitzroy Football Club, I'm very proud to accept this. It was a fantastic night. The crowd was with us tonight. That was great. And I hope this is the start of better things for Fitzroy for 1978. I think we should win 11 in a row from now on and be in the final 5 this year. Thank you.
Well, there it was, a very jubilant Gary Wilson replying to the VFL president, Dr. Alan Aylett. There's the Fitzroy coach, Graham Campbell, holding the cup aloft for press photographers, Ron Alexander in the background, and Fitzroy players very, very happy tonight with their victory. And Lou, as I said before, who would have suggested that Fitzroy would topple last year's premiers and league leaders North Melbourne by, what was it, 76 points?
76 points, and I think the worst part about it, Peter, was the fact that North Melbourne couldn't score a goal from the 3.5-minute mark of the first quarter. And okay, a lot of people thought Fitzroy may have won this match tonight because of their form in the night football, but no one thought that the great North Melbourne side and the leaders of this year's, at the moment, this year's premiership so far in the league ladder would go down so easily, and it was a bit of a shock to everyone. And we've had plenty of excitement at three-quarter time here when the crowd were cheering Ron Barassi or jeering him, and of course coming up to his coach's box position, he gave the crowd an answer back too, and it certainly brought the crowd to life. But that's all part of football. Let's take this break and we'll be back out.
In the Fitzroy dressing room is one of pandemonium at the moment, and all the guys are very, very happy down there. So I think we might go down to Jack Edwards, and Jack will make the presentation for us of the best player and for the Avis We Try Harder award. Thanks, Jack.
Okay.
Oh, we're still here. They must have pinched his microphone, I think.
Well, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread for Fitzroy, isn't it?
I wonder if Jack's ready for us yet. We can hear them in the background, all the scene.
Well, I'm trying to get hold of Graham Campbell, the president. He's just there having a drink, and as you can hear, and as you can hear by the noise around here, it's quite evident, you all know by now, that Fitzroy have won the Amco Herald Night Premiership. Graham Campbell, congratulations.
Oh. What do you say?
Well, first,
is that working?
It is working,
right.
If you can hear over the noise. Graham, did you ever think that you could hold North Melbourne goalless for so long in a game of football?
No, of course not, Jack. That'd be stupid to make a comment like that. I think it would be the comment of an arrogant winner, and I don't want to be that way. I'd like to be gracious in victory and humble in defeat, and I've had plenty of humbleness this year. Don't worry about that.
Well, the two players you purchased this year are Walls and Quinlan. Happy?
Well, you know, Jack, they've taken 3 or 4 weeks to hit their straps, and that's understandable. Neither player had much training in 1978, and you just can't come to a new club and take over. But tonight, magnificent, both players. A credit to themselves, and you know, I hope we've turned the corner now.
You told me at half-time you wanted more out of Beecroft.
Well, that's a pretty fair comment, I think. And after half-time, it was there, Jack. Probably, you know, helped a little because Glendenning was taken from him. Nevertheless, that was Ron's decision, and I think it just gave Bobby Beecroft a height advantage over players that were down there against him in the last half.
I know you don't like singling out players. You must agree it was a great team effort.
Well, I would like to single out a few players. You've mentioned our 2 imports. I'd like to mention Warwick Irwin particularly. Dave McMahon for his tremendous fighting fighting qualities, and the way he brought in after the ball. Although Alan Thompson did a good job in the winging when I brought him on the ground. And Peter Keys on the half-back flank. I'd probably go on all night, and that's the way it is. When you're on fire, Jack, and I don't want to strut around the place because we're won so easily, but we couldn't seem to do anything wrong tonight.
How long do you think it'll take to get the smile off your face?
I know, I'm trying hard to be, keep my feet in the ground, because we've had a hard time this year at Fitzroy, and I've had a hard time. A lot of letters from supporters and so forth, and it's hard to phone up at Channel 7 every Sunday when you've been defeated and try and keep a smile on your face. So I'll try very hard to, as I said before, be a little bit gracious in victory.
Well, you'll be happy to know that Robert Walls has won the Canberra television set for this evening, and Keys has won the We Try Hard.
I didn't know that. I was talking at the top of my head, as you know, but that's a fine choice.
Robert Walls?
That's a fine choice, Jack, and by gee, Robert Walls is going to be a great player for Fitzroy in the ensuing years, and if only this can kick us up the ladder a bit next week by beating St Kilda, that's the main thought on my mind now, that, OK, we've played a night game on Tuesday night out here. Let's hope we can do the same next Saturday at Moorabbin.
Well, how come you're giving starts in your day games?
Jack, nobody wants to give starts, but we have been a little slow to get our game going. That's the way to put it. We all call it our game. What is our game? Run on and continual movement, sharing the ball with each other. It happened tonight and happened in large doses. And there's no rhyme or reason why we don't get away to any good start over the last couple of weeks, except to probably pay heed to the fact the other side are out there, and they're doing quite well. I think we tend to just think that we've got to do all the things in football that are there to be done. And we paid scant disregard to the opposition. Geelong last Saturday put it over us for half a game, but we came back, as always, the last half, got within one kick as usual. But they're starting to wear me out being within one kick, so tonight we've got our teeth into the game. I said at three-quarter time, don't make it a one-kick result, if nothing else. Let's make it at least a two-goal win. Well,
you've proven one thing, that Lions roar at night. You've proven that convincing.
I don't want that to be said, Jack. I've got a good little side on my hands here. All of a sudden, we all put it together at the one time, and I wouldn't like to think it's just because of the night air. I'd like to think that we have arrived in football tonight. Next Saturday, I'll tell the tale. I'm not getting carried away. League football's a very difficult world to live in, mate, and it's got me down a bit the last few weeks. And tonight, OK, we laugh a little, we drink a little champagne, and we front up to St Kilda at Moorabbin next Saturday, hopeful to do the same job.
Yes, well, I'll have Robbie Walls over here now, and the cup. Frank, would you like to bring that cup in, please? There it is. A lot of you people may not have seen it out there. If I could just put it up there.
First time I've seen Frank since the game.
Mr. Frank Bibby and Graham Campbell, the coach. Robbie Walls, can we have you, please, Rob? Congratulations, Rob. Excuse me. Thanks, Graham. Well, Rob, congratulations. You've won the Canberra Colour Television for the best player afield this evening.
Thanks, Jack.
And how does it feel to be in the Fitzroy colours instead of the old Blues that you used to play for so many years?
Oh, well, it's just so great to have won, and to have won so well tonight. I think the Fitzroy players, tremendous effort. One of the, a great game right throughout. The first half we struggled. Nobody threw it in. They all kept in going harder and harder for the ball, and, it paid off. And I think this will do us well for the rest of the season. It's just a fantastic win.
I was saying to Graham before about your own form and that of Bernie Quinton, along with a lot of your other teammates. They certainly fired well, and I didn't mention to Graham about you from Carlton and Bernie from Footscray. You seem to settle in so very quickly.
Yes, well, Fitzroy have been great to Bernie and I. We've come in and we came in together, and they'd accepted us so well and made us feel at home, and we feel as if we've been at Fitzroy for years, and just to win tonight, premiership for the club is great.
Well, I must say the way you fit into the side, Robbie, it does seem as though you've been at Fitzroy for years.
Yes, well, I'm enjoying it, and I'd like to finish off there 2 or 3 years, and I'd like to see Fitzroy make the finals now. And there's a chance, but if not this year, we'll certainly give it a good shake next year.
Thanks very much, Robbie, and once again, congratulations.
Thanks, Tim.
And now we have Peter Keys, who has won the Avis We Try Hard Award for this evening. Peter, congratulations. Now, you've come over from Melbourne, so Fitzroy have certainly made up of a combination of players from different clubs. Are you happy in your position at Fitzroy?
Yeah, very happy at the moment. Thanks, Jack. Yeah.
And what position would you prefer playing here at Fitzroy as you did at Melbourne, or have you any particular position you wish to play?
The half-back flank is really my position. That's where I like playing. That's where I've played most of my football. So I'd be happy to continue playing where I am at the moment.
Well, you're a credit to the colours you're wearing now, Peter, and I say congratulations, and not forgetting you'll have won the $100 for this evening, which puts you in the the opportunity of winning the final, 250, and also with the trophy you get this week, 1 week's rental of a Avis rent-a-car, and if you win the big one, you get it for a month. So once again, congratulations, Peter, and now we'll cross back to Peter Landy at the main commentary position. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jack. Pretty noisy down there. OK, we'll take this break and we'll come back with some of the highlights of tonight's grand final.